Hi, I would like to start this video off by reading the definition of victim of circumstance. Okay? A victim of circumstance is someone who had been heavily affected by something out of his or her control to the extent that the result is different from what it should have been. Okay? I would just like to briefly speak about being a victim of circumstance. There are many people in the world today that carries a lot of hurt in them because they fall under the category of victim of circumstance. I too have at some point in my life been a victim of circumstance. And I just want to say that if we can be more careful how we speak to and about one another, and how we conversate with one another, and how we give information to others about one another, then I think that life can go a little bit easier and we can be a little happier in life. There are many people that bear the hurt of being a victim of circumstance every single day, okay, because they have been misjudged. They have been someone that someone gave false information about. A lot of times when we see things, sometimes we don't see what we totally thought we saw, but we tell it the way we understood it and the way we thought we seen it. And like if we have to give information, we're going to tell it the way we understood it to be. And if it's not completely true, then you're going to give that information to someone else in the same manner. And someone has to bear that hurt. And a lot of times we make those decisions because we're not that person. We don't feel that pain because it's not us. We don't worry about it because it's basically under someone else's name. And we won't understand or totally understand unless it happened to us. It can happen to anybody. Okay? And the thing is, when you give care, care come back to you. When we consider one another, things are better. Life can be better. When respect is there and we consider one another, life is just better. But if we be so quick and speak and give the information that we feel like is what it is, and it's not actually that, someone has to carry that pain with them. It causes them to feel like no one understands them. No one really care enough about them to know the truth about a certain situation. So if my words can help anybody out there, if my words can be encouragement to someone, I would like to say that, perhaps it's someone that has been a victim. And if you hear this message, I want you to know that I understand, and that if you don't have the strength to talk about it, one day God will give you the strength to open up and talk about it. And if you are the person that have spoken and have given out misinformation, the thing is, if we can try to just do better whenever we're in our communication, we are living in a world where we are learning our way through. We're learning our way through this world, and there's a lot of ups and downs that we have to deal with and we have to face on a daily basis. So if we can at least consider one another and how we speak of one another, then I think that part can go a little easier. We can, encourage one another and be there for one another, communicate in better ways, and making sure that we understand on both sides. That way, if someone have to speak on your behalf or speak for you or give information about you, they can do the same thing for you. And that's the way life should be. Is that, I speak for you. I speak truth about you. You speak truth about me. And that way, we are who we are. We're all human and we all have faults. We all have failures. We all have things that we want to come up from. We all have things that we want to do better. We all have things that we might say, hey, why did I do that? I shouldn't have did that. We all have those things. We're human and that's what humans do. But as we learn better, we can do better. So if this video can help you in any kind of way, I am ever grateful. So my what I would like to leave with you is that let's consider one another in our speakings about one another, because a lot of times it leads misinformation, misjudging, and not telling the whole truth. It leads to that person going through depression, going through anxiety, going through stress, being bitter, being angry in life and everything. And a lot of times people will be like, what's wrong with them? But there is pain inside of them that they have not expressed, or have not expressed the reason for the pain. Okay, so if this video can help you in any kind of way, I am ever grateful. And I pray that your day, your month, and the rest of the year for you is an awesome one. Okay, until the next video, thank you for listening and keep reaching for the stars and be great. All right, peace out.